Над берегом реки Афган, 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 Афганистан. Кружит черный тюльпан над берегом реки.
всех. Посмотри на часы, посмотри на портрет на стене, прислушайся там за окном, ты услышишь наш смех. Закрой за мной дверь, я ухожу. Закрой за мной дверь, я ухожу. Закрой за мной дверь, я ухожу. Закрой за мной дверь, я ухожу.
Hey, what's up, sweaties? How you guys doing? Hope you guys have a fantastic day today. Welcome, welcome. Today is DGD, which is Different Game Day, which is where we play different games throughout the stream. And today, we're gonna be getting into some S&Box editor. But not only that, it is also Steam October Next Fest. So that means we're going to be getting into some of the Steam October Next Fest demos after some of the S&Box editor. But not only that, after some of these Steam October Next Fest demos, we're going to be hopping into some Forza 4, where we're going to be returning back into the Japanese playthrough, where we're going to be returning on a critical moment in the war. But first, let's get into some S&Box, shall we? Because with S&Box, we've been doing a lot, actually. Well, we are, but we've just been mainly kind of setting up a lot of the dominoes. So what we're going to do now is get in and then annihilate the next few steps here. Sorry about that, had some technical difficulties. But with S&Box, we've been going through the S&Box jungles, and we've been figuring out some gold stuff. And with that, we've been immediately getting in and figuring out the weapon system, or the SWEP system, special weapon system, and the base Dark RP weapon system. We did the muzzle flash. Oh, I want to do the which is actually so funny because it's kind of easy, but also like, if we're talking about, like, if we were to do a copy and paste of a system that we're about to do, I guess that's kind of also easy in Unreal Engine as well. Just as the way to approach it, you'd be like, oh, I just need these in Unreal Engine. And this one is going to be a little bit different, so we're trying to figure that out, which is super important because with the ways of spawning things, rotating, particles, systems, this, that, plus others, plus new things that's going to be added in the future, probably before 1.0 is done, with, like, oh, actually, I don't know, I think they're kind of done with, like, mainly that stuff, which I wanted to avoid, which I did, thankfully. But there'll still be some systems, like the cloud system, of course, which I think is just in my current file, or the current project. The project that we have right here, which also, because with them adding this, was it ambient occlusion? I think it's ambient occlusion, or the shadow. It does look really realistic. Like, I noticed it, like, if you just, like, look at this, it does look like, especially if you, like, back up, away from the computer, the screen, kind of look at it with, like, your peripheral, it's like, wait, that's really good shadows at a very good cost of performance. But that's Source 2, though. Legit. I mean, with all the lighting, right? But they added better lighting, though. And then optimized it with, well, they allowed you to change it via settings. So I guess it is optimized by allowing that type of stuff, but of course that's just that with everything. But hey, we're figuring out the decals, we're figuring out everything. What we need to do now is kind of a simple system, but how are we going to do the way that I wanted to do it? Which is... Actually, that's a great question. Wait, how are we going to do that? Oh, we got to do it twice? Oh, we do. Oh, wait. I just thought about that. Wait, how does that work in Heroes and Generals? I just thought about that. I might have to look at the video at that real quick. But yo, shouts out to the sweaty devs, and lurkers, and VOD watchers. Great to see you, John. Welcome in, Sweaty Samurai. We'll be returning later in the Japanese theater. But I want to see, was Heroes and Generals actually not a VM? Heroes and Generals? Pistol update. I think it was that update. That video. I think, funny enough, I could find it on... Oh, this open? Oh yeah, because I was collecting more demos. Because for those who don't know, we got, after this... Oh, that keeps happening. Crap, not that. That's actually, well, that's later on. That is the war goals for the Japanese theater. Why does that keep happening? I did update this, though. Oh, I see it. There we go. So, boom. This Steam October Next Fest. Checking out all the awesome demos, seeing just how good this year's selection of demos are. But yeah, for the Here's a General's update, I can just go right here. You can find it on this. Oh, we got Digi coming in. How you doing, Digi? PC might explode. Get ready. Improvise device. Improvise explosive. IED. This is how you make an IED. You get a PC and you play the most modern games possible. They will cook your PC and make it explode. I mean, hey, go play some Crysis. I mean, well, now modern stuff is kind of... That really shows that the engine for Crysis was so ahead of its time. And that was the idea of Heroes of Generals, where the idea of it is super needed for modern day technology that it hampered these guys. And I think a lot of that too, Crysis. It was laggy, like way laggy. That it was like notorious. But where's the posts? They change it? No, it's articles. Oh yeah, articles. Because there was a video in here, right? I remember I looked at it. No, it should be like right here. Right? Or is it in the videos? Of course I'm not gonna be able to find it here. I don't see it. Maybe this is it. Oh. This is what I'm looking for.
Have you ever found yourself in a tight spot where just one more handgun would have made all the difference? 3 new pistols are coming, which will be available for all soldiers. The Soviet Kerovin TK,
Kerovin.
the German Model 1934, and the US 1903 Pocket Hammerless.
And then
Also notice how the casings ejecting from weapons now look more realistic. When a teammate uses a first aid kit...
yeah, so I guess it is third person. I never noticed that. Huh. They could be faking that. That is true, they could be. Interesting. I wonder how we're going to do that. Chris, it was awesome. Yeah, Far Cry and all that stuff. Yeah, man. 100%. Okay, so how we're gonna do it and how... because I'm thinking, like... the rounds... Well, I guess, well, I don't know. How does the replication system work? Maybe we don't even worry about that. We've not even tried to touch that yet. Because it really depends on that, because we got VMs. So here's a general as a third person? That does look like it. Interesting. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, so here's a generals, I'm pretty sure was a... And if not, very good seamless. So much so that I can't tell that it is a VM. Here we're dealing with VMs. So like for like, here's a generals, it's like Arma. Where it's like you see everything, you are controlling everything. In most first-person games, not the case. In this one, for the base stuff, not the case. So I'm trying to think, well, it is a little weird that I'm going to do the same thing like I did with the muzzle flash, is have it fire on both. But it's not because for multiplayer, it's just straight up because we got to fire it on both. Because it's two separate models in two separate locations. So I'm thinking like, oh, would there be a problem where you're going to start seeing, like, wherever the gun is technically, are you going to technically, people see, like, just out of nowhere? Because the stuff is hidden, but how do you... Is it hidden? I don't know if it's hidden. I don't have more than one instance. I gotta figure that out. That's a little confusing, of like, I can't... Yeah, how do we don't really... I already tried to figure that stuff out and it didn't really... There's no videos on that yet, so I gotta figure that out. But I guess I'll just do the same technique. Okay. I wanted to do this in Project Valor. Well, the reason why I kind of want to do this... Well, it's actually such a better thing to do. Instead of animating the bullet shell ejecting, you have it physically simulate. So, like, it just ejects. So, no animations. And and it can be random of, like, of how, like, the physics will be. So, like, one will go this way, one will go this way. Of course, that is... And then with the rotation of forces. So, rotation. Because I like that, because with them, I noticed with the rounds, they always flipped. So, like, spawned, rotate 90. With, like, spawn, push, rotate 90. Or spawn, rotate 90, push. And then you get the round flipping. But then you gotta have, like, a direction of, like, okay, go here, 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 here. Or just go on that little spot. It's kind of funny, too, because they wanted this with Space System. So, with, like, Face Punch, with the VM models. I'm interested on, like, how would they approach that? Would it be the same way? This is like a universal key, like what we're trying to figure out now. For anything that's VM-related, view model, and then world models. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just approach it like that. That's fine. How do I want to approach it? Did I transfer the data? I'm trying to remember yesterday. I could, like, power through this. Wait, so first... Let me take a selfie. Do we not have a test scene for weapons in S&Box? Like an actual test scene? No, we don't. This is the test scene. If you're talking about, like, the one that was in DXRP. We do need to make that. Because this is just kind of just all together. Oh, man. Well, this is good because it makes me more used to my stuff. But it's like, player. Layer. Where is it? Oh, there we go. That's the plastic water bottle label info _1. That is the Protected Peaks water, right? Or Mountain Peak? Yeah, Protected Peaks water bottle. You know, just it's right here. No, just a custom thing that, you know. What is that sweat here at I Am Gaming? Protected Peaks water. And then you got custom winnings. American breakfast tea. Brilliant blended for people who win. That's so funny. Winning. Little Charlie Sheen inspiration there. Winning. That's perfect. But yeah, we forgot to add the model over here. Is this skinned? Probably not. No, it would just be a model render because there's no bones attached to the shell casing. There we go, cloud. Oh, here we go. It updated. It says 12, but I don't know how that's possible because there's 2 new things. We had 11 last time. How many is here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that means one of the things got deleted. I think it was one of the other things I had downloaded and finally like registered that it's gone. Cool. One thing that still doesn't register is the microwave. That's fun. What am I trying to do? Where's the... I did download... Well, it registered the 9x19 ammo box, but it won't register the other thing? Dude, that is so... insane in the membrane. It's hard in the brain. Easy way to get there is to just go click. And it brings you a little file. Then you go back out into like the main thing, because it's called weapons ammo, then the bullet. Then you go bump, bump, boom. And you get to have your stuff here. Wait, is that materials? Where's the model? Okay, so the... Wait, which one's the model? There is no model. Where is it? Oh, it's just a... Wait, is there no model? It's just a separate texture for the... No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. It looks like... Does it have the ammo? No, it doesn't. Oh, never mind. Bro, S&Box just wants to make it as hard as possible? Only one material, though. So then where's the M9? Maybe that's why, because maybe I don't have the model, bro. I just want to get my stuff done. S&Box is just slowing me down. I'm gaming is getting too powerful. We don't want them to have a monopoly as it launches. We gotta sabotage them. So we can become the monopoly instead. Bim bim bim. The funny thing is, it would never come to a monopoly, but that would be crazy. Especially for something like this. Well, you could, but you just have to be the best developers out there, and everyone else has to be like hot garbage. But that won't be the case. Where they literally can't make anything function. That doesn't work like that, so there would be, you know. But one can buy up all the other studios. I can't find... Alright. I'm about to go... I could easily do this with models. That's why it irritates me. That I can't just get me... I don't... Actually, okay, so... It's in the models folder. A VMAT is... A VMAT's a texture, right? Oh, it's there now. It's there now. That wasn't there. Did I have a filter? Maybe I had a filter. It is a little bonks. You know, just only the font's only 4 pixels. In HTML, they just went 4px. So, you need one of those, like, magnifying glasses, like, on an arm, so you get to, like, see it while you're, like, developing. Okay, now we got the model. Was it there the whole time? I don't even know. Dude, this makes him... This engine is like I'm constantly getting the Mandela effect. It's like I swore he had a tail. You know, the Mandela effect of George Monkey, which I thought he had a tail too, but he doesn't. I swore he hung himself with his tail, but he didn't apparently. That's the only one that I have personally, or at least I can remember. There was another one recently. Oh, what was it? Something. I can't remember. But now we get this. But that's not it. We need a rigid body. Because we wanted to physics. And we want a coal so it can then hit the ground. Coal box. Where is it? It's not. I'm confused. Where is it? Am I tripping? See, this is where I legit. This is the Mandela effect. Box? Collider box. Where's the green? Not in here. Also, where's the rigid body box? Wait, do I have like a setting off? Yeah, this should. Yeah. Weird. Oh, there it goes. Yep, just a bug. 30 gauge. You're about to meet Mandela. And he's got an effect to show you. A little bit of a magician. After this, you won't believe your eyes. And it's just... it just bugged out. That's it. Nice. Here, let me BRB real quick.
пойдет по следу одинокому. Сильные да смелые головы сложили в поле. В бою мало кто остался в светлой памяти, в трезвом уме да с твердой рукой в строю. Солнце мое, взгляни на меня. Моя ладонь превратилась в кулак. И если есть порох, да и огня, вот так. Где же ты теперь, воля вольная? С кем же ты сейчас ласковый рассвет встречаешь? Ответь, хорошо с тобой, да плохо без тебя. Голову да плечи терпеливые подплеть. Солнце мое, взгляни на меня. Моя ладонь превратилась в кулак. И если есть порох, да и огня, вот так. Солнце мое, взгляни на меня.
Sorry about that, sweaties. I'm back. Okay, so we got the model, we got the collision. Oh, let me. Boom. Boom. I see YouTube updated their UI. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. All right. We have collision. I guess looks good enough. Save. Okay, so we have this. What do we do? So we got the prefab. Prefab's now here. That means we can go here. That means we can go onto the swept. I do gotta make sure that is hidden, and then a boolean that says, "Do you want to see it?" Yeah, we don't need to go into the on. Go into the fire. I was thinking, could I collapse this? Nah. I mean, I could, but it'd be basically the same thing anyways, as it is right now, because I gotta set the variables after. Because I'm getting pretty beefy around here. With all this nodes. Open. Click, click, click. Give it that much more breathing room, then we could probably adjust this a little bit too. Don't think we need this here anymore. Alright, that won't gain further. Oh. Move this down. Down. Okay, so it's using this reroute. And this is using... well, we can stack this up on top. And then move that up. What is this for? Seeing if we're hit the head or not. And if so, see if we're hitting the head or not. We've done that. We already know that. Delete it. Yeah, we already know. That up a little bit. Nice. Looking good. Now, I do get to do the same thing over here. I just realized that. Oh. It's annoying that it selects the thing. Okay. Looking good. And I did the ignore self. Right. This then can move up a little bit. Over here. Then we have... I think I can remove that. Okay. Look at good, look at good. Organization. Yeah. Just going through, organizing everything as we're soon about to be copy and pasting this. That reroute's fine. It's annoying. Set up like that. We're seeing if we're in third person or not. To change the position of that. I need to put a comment here. Okay, okay. So, checking if the race at the right barrel or models. That's good, that's good. Now what does it look like when you have two? Okay, that looks cool. Well, I'm gonna wait because I'm about to move this. This is getting there, doing all that. Do we need that there? Not anymore. No. Plug. Delete. Delete. Okay. Really just this being a mess here. But we can now shift... Oh. Full with the comment. Shift this over. A little bit. We're just doing we were doing a lot of sculpting, and now we're... organizing. With these strings and how this stuff is, it's way more important than Unreal Engine. Good. Boom. Okay. If we're in third person. That's this whole thing here. Yeah. Okay. I like to do... Okay. So comets have a max distance range? Oh, that's crazy. Is that really a thing? They do! There must be a bug with it then. That's actually crazy. While we're here, I'm gonna straighten this out a little bit. Put it down so we can see the line separated. Checking this, so move this down. Boom. Boom. Good. Good. We could squeeze this more if we wanted to. That's really nice. Then we're gonna have a comet here. This is going to be firing the fire or move muzzle flash. Yeah, it spawns and removes the muzzle flash. And you know, what else is it? Moves the muzzle flash. Flip. Comment. Spawns and removes bullet. I just realized that bullet model is not even the right model. That's right. It's good placeholder. It's close. It's a goddamn bullet. It's not the shell. I just thought of it. I'm like, wait a second. You're not gonna be ejecting a whole bullet in its casing. But with the model, yeah. Spawns and removes bullet. This might have to check whether we're in first person or not. Better to change the size of your comments outside of a comment. Yep, because you get that. Okay, so what is this? Play animations? Add comment. Play animations and or play, yeah, play Fire animations. Pretty simple. Nice and simple. Then we go here. This. Well, now it's already in the comments, so I can't move it. So that's that. Alright, now we get the next part. So we do want to move both of these. Oh yeah, look at the organization starting to really get in play here. You can really see it. A little bit more. Well, we could probably put, yeah, let's and this down over here. That it really is only that type of part. Do something like that. This up. This all looking good. Nice. This can then go down. That. Yes. Just a little bit of organization. Line straight and short. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah. What is it, Shift A? Or Shift Q? I use that one all the time. Go and like, oh, well, that one in line center. I know. We need those now. No. I can't believe I didn't really think about that. Think about that until now. Another God blessing in Unreal Engine. What is this? Oh, play sounds? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Comment. That's what I'm doing, comments. Play. I always do this normally. I would have already had these, but the comment system's been crazy, so I'm kind of like waiting until I build most of the logic, then I'm putting the comments in it. Copy and paste the action graph. If it breaks out again, I'm good. And it looks good. And I can read it and know where everything is. Easily. So it plays, SWEP SVX on SWEP muzzle. Now, that's an interesting thought. If your SWEP doesn't have a muzzle, or at the hands, actually plays on the hands. Never mind. And SWEP. On... Is this in first person? Yeah, I actually think we need to change this. I don't think it's going to be in the right area. I don't think anyone outside would hear. Oh, because I'm getting like the first person, right? Oh no, the 10-player controller. Never mind. No, we're getting. Okay, why is this all? Why is that being used all the way over there? It's being used all the way over here. What is that? Get model skin render. We got the 10-player controller ref. We could get it here. And that should work. Blue. We do this so if the SWEP doesn't have muzzle, it will. That's a thought process so far on that. Then we're making. Oh, look at this! Look at good. This is just all the checks and stuff tied to here. this a little bit more. That's a 2-string debug, so I can, like, yeah, move this up a little bit. Good. Boom, boom. Okay. S. Save. Looking really good. Now we need one stuff here. All right, so where are we going to get this? Do we have a... This is for... Basically copy and paste. Yeah. Basically copy and paste. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. One. And move it up over here. Unplug this over here. And plug that in over there. So this needs the... children of this one. So I moved that one by accident. Alright, prefab file. We can... yeah, we can just pass that through. Simple. Parent locations, all good. Then we want to do copy paste. Maybe a little reroute here. Yeah, reroute would be better for the wires so you can see them, that they're separating, coming from this, and that comes from over there. Then it could be like boom, boom, boom. Actually, no, that's fine. Then we get the hand model. Then I just thought of... oh, man. We're not done with this yet. Is it the whole thing? No. That's annoying. But it's really nice, but I forgot about... well, it's okay, because the index... wait, is it okay? Yeah, because we could wait, can we figure it out? How'd I open this? The model will change to the civilian, the Meat Boy model. Meaning, it's a different bone. We're gonna need to have another Boolean check to have this number change from between the two numbers. But then if you want your own custom model, it'd be best if you just use the same rig. The skeleton. There might have to be a variable. I guess we just get it working for now. I'm just trying to think of, like... I guess we can know what model they are, if they're this type of model. No, you don't even need to check the model if we have a variable that says where the right hand is going to be on the weapon. on the skeleton. So would this be on the player could like dark RP? Because you don't really need to change. Yeah, you're just gonna be typing 27, 27, 27, and then 5. So those would be default values. Can I like go through a checklist? No. Wait, that's kind of a problem. That's a problem. Because it's always going to be that bone. So instead of getting... Can we find it by name? But I remember if I got the bone by name... Yeah, it's just, yeah, no. That's interesting. Most of the time, you probably would be using the same skeleton, though. You're just gonna, like, do the thing in Blender where you transfer skeletons onto a different model. That's what we did for Gary's mod. You had to use the stuff or it wouldn't work. And even when it did, it didn't work for me. So that sucked. Where I almost got burnt out off of weight painting on Blender. Because of that. I weight painted, like, a human skeleton. Multiple times. In, like, a month. And, like, taking time to do it, too. Yeah. Wait, oh no, that's a problem. Because you can't just put a number in, because it's going to be changing. Unless I have maybe a custom number. But then what if you have multiple skeletons? Then that custom number will have to be on the SWEP. Because... Oh no, no, because, yeah. Because I'm thinking, what if you have like a monster skeleton? That like... Monster humanoid skeleton. It would... not work. And the whole point of having this be modular. But then... How do you know to get, like... Do I have to do an is valid? But we need it is valid because it's going to error out. So I have to be like, okay, get the target, get the bone. Get the bone, is the bone name equal hold R? It is. Then do it. If it's not, we have to go through a list. No. It's annoying. Dang. But I like this. I like the civilian stuff though. Like the Meat Boy. Like I like how they have like all the different stuff. So it's worth it. It's just like, man. But then not just those. I'm trying to consider someone's just going to use their own skeleton. Which makes the default weapon system not work. But then I'm gonna have to have like, okay, in the Dark RP player controller, are you check a Boolean? Are we using custom model? If so, if you have multiple custom models, you gotta go through like, oh, does this one have bone? And does a bone equal name? No. How about this one? How about this one? Like, are we basically on the monster skeleton, this skeleton, this skeleton? Because we're gonna have to put those numbers in the list to say which ones are the valid ones. It'd be like 27. Well, even if it's same bone numbers like 27, if it's not equal to the name, then it won't work. But if it is equal to the name, so it is actually the hand right where you put the equipment, then it will fire. But we just got to prevent it from... What would that be? Yeah, that'd be a game object if like name equals this. If not, for loop, go through the index, and then do that. Yeah. First we'll do this, but I think I figured that out. We do get this, which is after 10 seconds. We'll put this up to 60. Then we got a different point is if we go to the, well, so it's going to be, which one? So player controller, the first one is the camera. The camera that is USP BN. We go to the first one, then we go to the second one, boom. And we get 0, 1, and this one will be 2. As I thought. I knew it was going to be 2, but I just want to make sure. So 2. The next one, so we go into the world model. We get into it. We get into this one. And it's 0, so instead of 0, it's going to be 1. To set it on to the bullet casting. Well, that's just... Oh, wait, that's not just it. Oh, dude, I'm thinking that's just it. Well, that's how they spawn them. We gotta add physics. How do you do that? Be the first time trying to do something like that now. A little bit more. Alright, and for this... Helmet's moving. Okay. After you fire, so how do we do this? Can we, how do we apply rotation? So we get a game object, and I see nothing here for that. Transform? No? So it's... We can't see it here, but it is a thing. Okay, what is it called? I like how I made an action just microwave logic. That shouldn't be here. Well, funny enough, if we go into this model, we're gonna be in... Or this prefab, we're gonna be here. So... We get the child. That'll be the model. We get item. The model here, and the model will have rigid body. Rigid body does physics related stuff, so can we push it physics related anything here? We got mass, physics body, state is sleeping, angular damp. Velocity? Which rigid body's velocity, so you can check and set. Oh, apply force. Apply torque. Right. But what do they mean by that in this? Like, they go like that, like basically do I want that? Or is this a different thing, like more pushing related instead of like push flip? Imply impulse at, imply impulse force vector 3D at that vector. So if we spawn it and say push here, it will push it? I don't understand. Smooth move, locking, gravity, linear dampening, angular velocity? We could set the angular velocity. Yeah, yeah, we could do... I knew this could be like this. Weird stuff. I guess apply force at position and then force. Position I want to like get is In the VM model, I think this might need to be local. And then the Force, dude, Unreal Engine is so much easier. Holy. They got that magic over there, don't they? So, hold up. Let me do a little searchy search. A little searchy search, I will do. Oh, nice. My browser just crashed. Or something just crashed. Was it my browser? Oh, it was.